Welcome back to the stream, everybody. We're hopping into map 3 here, since there's not an English cast for Anonymo versus Sprout. This is indeed the decider on Nuke. Sprout's out to an early 2-0 lead, looking to maintain that lead as Faven and Dennis pick up a couple impressive M4 kills at A site there. Minio finding a pick of its own onto ramp room, but Cressy right there to respond fire with that MP9 takes down Minio and Snacks, and Sprout retaining this early lead. Timeout is taken by Anonymo. Live play will be resuming. Let's see if AE can maybe get something going despite being on an eco here. Bit of a half by, 2 Deagles, a Tech, a CZ, and a P250 in the hands of Minio to round things out. Slacks able to hold on to that AWP on the Sprout side. Kylaro moving into ramp, firing off that CZ, but it's going to be Slacks drawing the first kill of the round as Kylaro falls. AE not quite able to drop down ramp yet as there's a Molotov well placed below them. Speedy, that was a bit wild. I don't know if he was planning to get the knife there. Does get a stab in before falling to Kai. Dennis and Cressy planning on holding B site here, and they do pull it off. A nice 3K from Dennis there, and Sprout continuing to look strong here, up 4-0 on Nuke. Some early utility from both teams here, and HE tossed into hut by Sprout as well there, but no one taking too much damage. Anonymo essentially running their default here, gonna wait for some picks, actually falling back a bit further than their default. Not sure what's going on here. Minute 17 left on the clock. Bomb's pretty far back there. Dennis maintaining his reliability, finds that headshot onto Kai, but AE moving into ramp room, led by Innocent, finding that frag onto Cressy with the AK-47. Slacks returning fire, is able to take out Kylaro. One-man advantage here for Sprout. Dennis finding Minio at opposite door in B. Faven trying to bring that round to Sprout with only 9 seconds remaining, but Snacks responding with a 2K of his own, ultimately getting traded by Speedy a few seconds later. It looks like Anonymo will be taking another timeout here. Rough start for Anonymo here on the decider. Sprout up by 5. Live play resuming. AE on a majority save here. This is going to be a bit rough, but Kailaro still draws first blood, downs Cressy in ramp room. Speedy opens caution door, waiting for some action here at lower, finds it with the pick onto Innocent. Snacks, quick fake with the C4, looks over at opposite door. Not sure if he noticed or not it opened. I think he did. He still gets the bomb down. No, he didn't get the bomb down. He had to pull off of it with 6 HP. Faven finding that nade kill ultimately onto Snacks, and Dennis following things up with that pick onto Minio. Things not going AE's way here. Kai was able to get that AUG in hand, but it's him versus 3 despite Dennis only having 1 HP remaining. Quick fake plant from Kai. I'm not sure if he heard doors there. I guess he did, but maybe thought it closed again. Which it did for a moment, but Faven came right back out and finished the kill onto Kai there. Sprout up by 6. Anonymo gonna have to stop this bleeding ASAP if they're gonna get back in this one. Speedy peers into Mini, finds 2, partially through the smoke. Faven dropping a 3rd member of AE. And that's going to leave only Innocent left now after he gets a quick trade with Dennis, and Slacks finishing off the round with that op pick from Rafter onto Innocent. And Anonymo needs to stop this train that is Sprout. Looks like another timeout taken from AE here. Squeaky door broken. AE on a majority save here again. A bit of a half by 2 techs, a Deeg, a CZ on Kailaro, P250 on Snacks. Slacks able to retain this AWP on the Sprout side. 2 AUGs on Sprout. That's Cressy and Speedy. Speedy getting ready with his AUG at Hut. Will find Kailaro charging towards him. Will put him down. Minio still looking for some damage with that tech outside Hut entry. Not quite finding it. Cressy using his AUG to his advantage at ramp room, but ultimately only getting 1 before getting traded. Kai capitalizing on that trade, finding another kill onto Slacks. We found ourselves in a 3-on-3 situation here. Potentially a really good time for AE to get back in this one. Kai does have that AWP in hand despite being a bit low at 36 HP. Snacks, nice 1D, backed up by Kai, watching opposite door, drops Faven with the AWP, all up to Speedy now. Looks like AE might finally get around on the board here. Speedy Not quite committing to the save yet. He's actually moving down for it. He does have some money to fall back on, as does the rest of Sprout here. So Anonymo officially on the board now with their first victorious round of the map here on the decider. Sprout. 3 men on floor of A site. Let's see how this works out. Dennis slightly moving over to midi here. Snacks and company moving into ramp room. Excuse me. Sprout still up by 6. Slacks with AWP in hand still, but now Snacks has his own AWP. Let's see how Snacks versus Slacks works out here. Innocent getting some visual information there. Dennis gonna have to go big here. He does, gets 2, almost a third, as Innocent only has 10 HP. Spams him down through that smoke near Squeaky. And things once again looking a bit dire here for AE. They will drop an 8th round to Sprout. Let's see if AE forces the buy here despite Kailaru being a bit low. Only 3,500. Lot of early utility here. AE trying to make their way into inner bomb site by way of Hut and Mini. Dennis and Speedy ultimately stopping them in their tracks there. Faven throwing into the mix as well with some spam through that smoke grenade. And only Kailaru remaining for Anonymo. Sprout really looking good here on Nuke. This is the best way they could have started the decider here. Speedy finding the final kill there at Hut entrance, and Sprout gaining their largest lead of the map thus far. AE using one of, if not their final timeout here. Live play resuming. Innocent finally buying a Galil there after what seemed like maybe a bit of discussion. Sprout in the much better economic situation here. Not balling out too hard, but still some money to fall back on next round if needed. AE, on the other hand, on a full buyout here, so they're going to need this round. Otherwise, the bleeding will get worse. Cressy guarding ramp. He's got Snacks moving up on him. Does land just a hair of damage onto Snacks there, who has a moment to fall back. Speedy using an HE and a flash at Squeaky. That may have deterred AE towards ramp, where they're going to be meeting up with their teammates at B. Nice play from Kai, dropping down from control. Finds the frag onto Cressy. One-man advantage here for Anonymo. Kai is tagged down to 11 HP, though. Bomb will be planted by Innocent at lower site. Sprout will be full saving here. Yeah, the problem is that they do lose this. Yeah, they might be able to buy next round, but then they'd be in quite a scenario after that economically. Dennis. First blood drawn onto Kai. That's certainly not how AE wanted this round to start out. And Slacks, putting salt on the wound, finds a pick from Red Container with the AWP onto Kailaru. Slacks looking for a second, not quite going to find it. Innocent returning fire with the Galil. V4 scenario for AE. Bomb in the hands of Innocent. Nice AUG action from Cressy. Finds two at ramp. Ultimately headshotted by Snacks, but this is going to be a rough 1v3 for the All-Star. Snacks going for the plant, has to get off it after caution door opens. Dennis will get the final kill there. And Sprout extending their lead 10-2 here on the decider. Slacks intently watching outside. It's going to pay off. Double scope kill near Secret Cross. Kailaru, decent pick onto Dennis there, despite going down all the way to 2 HP. Sprout looking to still have the upper hand this round. Lax and Speedy coming up large there, but Minio still able to get that frag onto Speedy. Only has 19 HP, though. That's not going to be enough to get it done. Faven finds the kill in the round. Sprout extending their lead to 9 rounds here on map 3. Dennis able to find snacks early. That's certainly, again, not what AE was hoping for. AE looking to potentially cross secret here. Smokes are down, but they'll have to get through that Molotov as well. Minio, nice drop from Mini. Finds Dennis and then Faven up in Heaven Rafters. Hylaru coming into Mini. Will land that headshot onto Speedy. Now it's a 2-man advantage for AE. Kai ending the round with a clean kill onto Cressy. And we go into the final round of the half with Sprout still up 11-3. Let's see if AE can get this final round of the half and then make a go for it in the comeback second half. Innocent leading the charge for AE inside. Will find Speedy traded by Faven. 4-on-4 situation here. Minute 24 left on the clock. Slacks narrowly missing that shot onto Minio. Mario trying to make his way into lobby. Will be able to take out Faven. And a pretty well put together round from AE here, but it's not over yet. Kai does finally end it in AE's favor there, and that's going to be 11-4 half for Sprout. Let's see if Anonymo can have a stronger CT side. Polish underdogs. Let's see what they can do here. The pride of Poland. They're moving down ramp now that we're live again on pistol round. Cressy, nice opening kill onto Minio. Let's see how AE can defend this. Snacks and Innocent, early USP headshots. Innocent finding another. There's only one man remaining for Sprout. Faven whips around. Gets quite a pair of Glock headshots there, but ultimately Anonymo getting the round. Slicing this lead to 6. Kai checking his outer with the SMG, but turns at the wrong time. Still somehow survives with 24 HP. Gets to garage container. Lands a nice long-range MP9 kill onto Speedy, retaining that 24 HP somehow. Only 25 seconds left on the clock, and only Cressy remaining now after multiple MP9 kills from AE, including a final MP9 kill from Minio to finish off the round there. Anonymo cuts the lead to 5. Is this the comeback? Kai pushing Hut, will find Slacks there on lobby rafter. Faven trying to make Kai pay, spams through the smoke there, does tag him down to 19. Kai seems to perform best when he's around that health. Kylar on the FAMAS, 3 MP9s, and Innocent on the M4 for Anonymo. Quick trade there between Cressy and Snacks. It's going to bring things to a 4v3 one-man advantage for AE. Dennis, nice shot onto Hell Window, finds Minio. Speedy with a clean pick onto Kai at A site, but ultimately it's going to come down to Snacks versus Faven. M4 versus AK. Faven at full HP, Snacks sitting at 73. Snacks dropping a Molotov near the plant. Now he's predicting that Faven's going to come back up vent. It looks like he is correct. Faven going for the A plant. Let's see if Faven realizes just how close Snacks already is. I'm not sure if he was ready or not. Snacks certainly was. The OG himself pulling off the 1v1, grabbing the defuse, bringing Anonymo within striking distance here. 4-round deficit. Kai, the first victim this round. Sprout still ultimately undecided where the bomb's going here. They're spreading out a bit, looking for another pick. Dennis, sneaky beaky into ramp room, comes up behind Minio, is going to free up some space for Sprout to get down to B side, but Kylar has different plans, gets the bomb down in lobby. Cressy able to get the late trade. And that leaves only Innocent remaining with 14 HP. And Speedy will indeed finish off the round for Sprout, who seem to be getting some terrorist side action going for themselves now, up 12-7. Kai once again falling as the first victim of the round. Dennis tagged down to 27 HP. This is a majority save for AE. Faven looking to make his way onto A site, will take down Kylar. Let's see if Sprout builds off this. Only 3 members of AE remaining, including Minio, moving up with that P2000 from Garage. Minio making his way into Mini, does pick up the Deagle. Not sure if that audio cue was heard. He's definitely heard now, firing off that Deagle towards Squeaky. Innocent waits for the 1D, gets it on Slaxton Mini. And ultimately, AE will be forced to save a Deagle and maybe something else here if Snacks can pick up a rifle. Snacks opening up large there with that op pick onto Dennis. Minute 26 on the clock. AE with a pretty good rifle setup here, but they're not going to have a lot of money to fall back on if they don't get this round. Speedy evening things out to a 4-on-4. Cressy leading his squad towards Mini. He's about to make contact with Kylar inside. Kylar likely going to have to get at least one here if AE has any shot of holding inner. Minio going to fall back down ladder to Hell. And he's going to get found by Slacks in Hell window. It's going to bring one-man advantage to the Sprout side here. Snacks, another big op kill. Will this be enough? Faven and Cressy say no. It's only Snacks remaining. Now he's forced out into the open of Heaven, and Slacks will complete the kill. Sprout almost bringing this to within match point. Up 14-7 here on the decider. One of these teams headed to Season 38 Premier. One of these teams headed to Advanced. Faven, suppressive fire at Squeaky Door. He's looking for more. Does find Kai through the smoke. And things not looking good for AE here, who are on a majority save. Dennis finds another pick on AE. That's Innocent going down at A. Kylar had a good shot at taking out Faven or Cresty there. Wasn't able to capitalize. Cresty getting a second kill. And once again, it's Snacks left all alone. The weight of the world on his shoulders and his Desert Eagle. Snacks, a couple late round Deagle kills here, but AE still going to be forced to go for overtime. Sprout being a bit aggressive with Secret here. Already have Dennis making his way down Secret stairs. Faven caught in vents by Kai. AE not throwing in the towel yet. They're on a full buy. Snacks on the AWP. Cressy balancing things out to a 4-on-4, but Snacks bringing the advantage back to Anonymo. 2 big op kills from Snacks there, leaving only Speedy left in a 1v2. Speedy making it a 1v1 after taking out Kai. AE's hopes now falling strictly on Minio's success in this 1v1. 33 seconds remaining in the round. Speedy does indeed have C4. Minio waiting in vents. Due to time restraints, Speedy gonna have to go A side. Only 16 seconds left. Minio's gonna hear this audio pretty soon from the C4 plant. He does hear it. Let's see what Minio decides to do, whether he's gonna go through ramp. He just might. And I think Minio might have been mistaken into thinking it's B. Minio just now realizing the bomb is up at A site, and he's going to have to move quickly. Minio, he's going to stick the defuse. Gets somewhat close there, but ultimately Speedy finding the frag, finishing the match, winning the BO3. Snacks, one of my favorite players, unfortunately not able to quite pull this one out. And Anonymo will be headed to Advanced. Sprout will be headed to Season 38 of EU Premier. That was quite a series there. It did go the distance and go to the third map. A lot of good relegation action this week, especially from the EU region. Certainly nothing to be ashamed about. EU Advanced is certainly higher caliber than the other advanced leagues. No disrespect to anyone. EU just playing on quite a level right now. But regardless, that was an entertaining one. Sprout certainly earning that. We'll be looking forward to more from both of these teams in the future. We'll see how Anonymo recovers from this, and we'll see how Sprout does in Season 38 of Premiere. Thanks for joining, guys. This is Hamtaro 1H signing off on behalf of ESEA and company. Thanks for joining.